president frantically pressed the button on his desk, but he did not notice countless missiles flying out behind him. Until the phone rang, he realized he was in big trouble. Looking at the missiles shooting out behind him, he was so scared he did not dare to speak. He never expected to face getting fired on his first day. He was the newly appointed president today. Right after entering the office, he sat in the office chair. He was very curious about everything around him. Seeing the button on the desk, he could not help pressing it. But this was just a button to call his secretary, so he pressed the second button. Turns out this button was for turning the lights on and off. When he pressed it again, the room lights came back on. But after he pressed the third button, there was no reaction for a long time. So he pressed it again. He saw there was still no change. So he pressed it several times in a row. He kept pressing the button, but he did not notice the rockets constantly launching behind him, until his secretary called, reminding him that was the rocket launch button. Only then did he stop pressing the button, but he still had to give everyone an explanation. So he held a press conference. His secretary walked up with a prepared document, but he could not take responsibility for the president, so he silently stood to the side. After the president saw the document in his hand, he looked totally confused. So he turned to ask his secretary, but his secretary made a page-turning gesture. Although the president was confused, he still followed the instruction, but he did not expect the last page to be a middle finger. Just when the president was about to ask, his secretary had already made this gesture. Then he directly left the scene, leaving the helpless president behind. The reporters below started demanding explanations. Seeing so many people questioning him, he directly showed them this sign. All the reporters instantly became quiet.